What are the problems faced by disabled persons? 10 problems now. Introduction. In a world filled with bustling cities, towering buildings, and seemingly boundless opportunities, it's easy to overlook the silent battles fought by a significant portion of society, the disabled individuals who navigate a world not built with their needs in mind. Their daily struggles are often unseen and underappreciated, and it's time we shed light on their challenges. We will continue on this journey to uncover the pressing problems that disabled persons confront in their everyday lives. Imagine, for a moment, the frustration of attempting to navigate public spaces without proper infrastructure and accessibility. The absence of wheelchair ramps, elevators, or designated parking spots creates barriers that hinder mobility and independence. Traveling from one location to another becomes daunting, as even the most mundane journeys require meticulous planning and constant adaptations to these obstacles. The determination and resilience of disabled individuals shine through as they strive to conquer a world that often overlooks their needs. Employment and career opportunities pose another formidable challenge for disabled individuals. Discrimination, biases, and misconceptions often cloud employees' judgments, limiting access to suitable positions. Qualified and capable candidates are overlooked, leaving their potential untapped and their aspirations shattered. The lack of accessibility and accommodations in work environments further exacerbates the issue, creating barriers that prevent disabled individuals from contributing their skills and talents to the workforce. Education is touted as the foundation for personal growth and success, yet disabled individuals often face barriers that limit their access to inclusive learning environments. Schools and educational institutions need help to provide the necessary resources, facilities, and support systems to accommodate diverse needs. The absence of appropriate adaptations and assistive technologies hampers disabled students' ability to participate and thrive academically fully. The right to education should be an equal opportunity for all, regardless of physical or cognitive skills, and addressing these barriers is essential for a truly inclusive society. We will explore further into these challenges and explore additional issues such as healthcare disparities, social stigma, financial struggles, technology accessibility, mental health, and the importance of advocacy and empowerment. By shining a light on these hidden challenges, we can work towards a more compassionate and inclusive society that values and supports the needs and rights of disabled individuals. Through understanding, empathy, and collective effort, we can dismantle the barriers that hinder their progress and celebrate their indomitable spirit. Together, let us embark on this journey of awareness and change, ensuring no voice is left unheard, and no struggle goes unnoticed. Navigating a world of obstacles, everyday challenges faced by the disabled. Every day, disabled individuals confront many challenges that most of us take for granted. From the moment they wake up, they embark on a journey that demands immense courage, resilience, and adaptability. Let us delve into the everyday obstacles faced by the disabled community, shedding light on the tremendous strength and determination required to navigate a world that often fails to accommodate their needs. One of the most pervasive challenges is the lack of physical accessibility. Imagine attempting to enter a building without a ramp, maneuvering through crowded spaces with narrow pathways, or using public transportation that is ill-equipped to handle mobility aids. These barriers restrict disabled individuals' freedom of movement, independence, and ability to engage fully in society. Overcoming these challenges requires careful planning, assistance from others, and an unwavering determination not to let physical limitations define their lives. Employment remains a significant hurdle for disabled individuals. Despite their qualifications and capabilities, they often face discrimination and biased perceptions that hinder their professional growth and limit their access to suitable career opportunities. Assumptions about their abilities or misconceptions about their productivity can overshadow their skills and potential contributions. Furthermore, workplaces may lack the necessary accommodations, such as accessible workspaces or assistive technologies, further hindering their ability to thrive in their chosen fields. Overcoming these employment challenges requires dismantling biases, promoting inclusivity, and fostering an environment where diverse talents are recognized and valued. Communication barriers are yet another daily obstacle faced by disabled individuals. Verbal communication is not always accessible to everyone, as hearing impairments or speech disabilities can limit their ability to express themselves and connect with others effectively. Inadequate sign language interpretation services, limited access to communication devices, or a lack of awareness about alternative communication methods can lead to isolation, misunderstanding, and exclusion. Embracing inclusive communication practices, providing assistive technologies, and fostering a culture of understanding can bridge this gap and create more inclusive spaces for all. In the subsequent sections, we will explore additional everyday challenges faced by the disabled community, including education barriers, healthcare disparities, social stigma, and financial difficulties. By understanding and addressing these challenges, we can work towards a society that values inclusivity, empowers the disabled community, and ensures everyone has an equal opportunity to thrive and contribute their unique abilities. Unveiling the hidden burdens. Societal challenges faced by disabled persons. Disabled individuals encounter many challenges within the fabric of society, where deep-rooted issues can hinder their progress and inclusivity. In this section, we will shine a light on the societal obstacles faced by disabled persons, emphasizing the need for collective action to build a more inclusive and accommodating world. One of the pressing problems disabled individuals face in society is the prevalence of social stigma and discrimination. Biases and misconceptions often lead to marginalization, exclusion, and a sense of otherness. These negative perceptions can permeate various aspects of life, from education and employment to social interactions and relationships. Overcoming societal stereotypes requires widespread awareness campaigns, education about disability rights, and fostering empathy and understanding among all members of society. Another significant challenge is the need for inclusive infrastructure and public spaces. Despite the progress made in recent years, many public facilities and rooms remain inaccessible to disabled individuals. The absence of ramps, elevators, accessible toilets, and adequate signage creates barriers that prevent full participation in social activities and community engagement. The urgent need for inclusive design and comprehensive accessibility standards is crucial to ensure equal access and opportunities for all members of society. Furthermore, disabled individuals often face limited representation and participation in decision-making that directly impacts their lives. Their voices and perspectives are often overlooked or dismissed, perpetuating a cycle of exclusion and disempowerment. To address this, it is essential to actively involve disabled individuals in policy-making, planning, and implementation processes. Their first-hand experiences and expertise can provide valuable insights to shape more inclusive policies and practices. In conclusion, disabled persons encounter various societal challenges that hinder their integration, representation, and participation. Overcoming these obstacles necessitates a concerted effort from society to dismantle stereotypes, create accessible environments, and ensure meaningful inclusion in decision-making processes. By embracing the principles of empathy, understanding, and equal opportunities, we can collectively pave the way for a more inclusive society that celebrates the diversity and unique contributions of every individual, regardless of their abilities. Navigating professional spaces. Overcoming challenges faced by Disabled individuals encounter unique challenges when it comes to finding employment and thriving in the workplace. Despite their qualifications, skills, and potential contributions, they often need help with barriers that limit their access to suitable job opportunities and hinder their professional growth. In this section, we will explore the specific challenges faced by disabled persons in the workplace and the importance of creating inclusive environments. One of the primary challenges is the presence of biases and misconceptions surrounding the abilities of disabled individuals. Employers may hold preconceived notions that assume limitations rather than focusing on their strengths and capabilities. These biases can result in discriminatory hiring practices, where disabled individuals are overlooked for positions they are qualified for, thus limiting their career advancement. To address this, employers must foster a culture of inclusivity and recognize the unique talents and skills that disabled individuals bring to the table. The lack of accessible workplaces poses another significant hurdle. Physical barriers such as inaccessible entrances, narrow hallways, or inadequate restroom facilities can prevent disabled employees from navigating their workspace independently. Additionally, a lack of assistive technologies and accommodations, such as screen readers or adjustable desks, further limits their ability to perform tasks effectively. Creating accessible workplaces involves proactive measures, such as providing reasonable accommodations and ensuring that physical spaces are designed with universal accessibility. Furthermore, the absence of inclusive policies and practices adds to the challenges faced by disabled individuals in the workplace. Many organizations overlook the need for inclusive policies addressing issues such as flexible work arrangements, reasonable accommodations, and employee diversity training. Lack of awareness and understanding among co-workers can lead to uncomfortable situations or exclusionary behavior. By implementing inclusive policies and fostering a culture of acceptance, organizations can create an environment that values diversity and promotes equal opportunities. In conclusion, disabled persons encounter specific challenges in the workplace that hinder their professional growth and limit their access to suitable job opportunities. Overcoming these obstacles requires a proactive approach from employers, including combating biases, creating accessible work environments, and implementing inclusive policies and practices. By embracing diversity and providing equal opportunities, organizations can tap into the unique talents and perspectives of disabled individuals, fostering a more inclusive and productive workplace for everyone. Shining a light on current disability issues, advocacy for change. The landscape of disability issues is ever evolving, with new challenges and opportunities emerging. This section will explore some of the current disability issues that demand our attention, advocacy, and concerted efforts for positive change. One pressing issue is the need for increased accessibility in digital spaces. As technology advances rapidly, it is crucial to ensure that websites, applications, and digital content are designed with accessibility in mind. Many disabled individuals rely on assistive technologies to access information and engage with online platforms. By implementing accessible design practices, such as proper headings, alt text for images, and keyboard navigation, we can create an inclusive digital environment that caters to diverse needs. Mental health among disabled individuals is another critical concern. The experience of living with a disability often comes with additional stressor, such as coping with physical limitations, societal attitudes, and the daily challenges of navigating an inaccessible world. Unfortunately, mental health support for disabled individuals is often limited or overlooked. Addressing this issue requires increased access to mental health services, awareness campaigns to destigmatize seeking help, and integrating mental health support into holistic disability care. Intersectionality is an important aspect to consider when discussing disability issues. Disabled individuals come from diverse backgrounds and may face unique challenges due to race, gender, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic status. Recognizing and addressing the intersectional barriers they encounter is essential for establishing an inclusive and equitable society. It requires dismantling systemic inequalities, amplifying marginalized voices, and advocating for inclusive policies that consider the diverse needs and experiences of disabled individuals. In conclusion, the current disability landscape encompasses a range of issues that demand our attention and action. By prioritizing digital accessibility, addressing mental health challenges, and acknowledging the intersectionality of disability, we can pave the way for a more inclusive society. Through collaboration, advocacy, and empathy, we can create lasting change and ensure that disabled individuals have equal opportunities to thrive and contribute to the world around us. Let us continue to work together towards a more inclusive and accessible future for all. Beyond limitations, addressing the disadvantages faced by disabled individuals. While it is essential to recognize the strengths and resilience of disabled individuals, it is equally crucial to acknowledge and address the disadvantages they often encounter. In this section, we will shed light on some of the disadvantages faced by disabled persons and explore ways to mitigate them. One of the primary disadvantages is the social and economic exclusion experienced by disabled individuals. The lack of accessibility in public spaces, discrimination in employment, and limited educational opportunities contribute to their marginalization. This exclusion often leads to economic disadvantages, such as lower income and financial insecurity. To address these disadvantages, society must foster an inclusive mindset, promote equal access to education and employment, and enact policies that eliminate discrimination and provide reasonable accommodations for disabled individuals. Healthcare disparities pose another significant challenge. Disabled individuals often face obstacles in accessing appropriate healthcare services, including limited availability of specialized care, lack of accessible medical facilities, and affordability issues. These barriers can lead to inadequate treatment and worsening of health conditions. It is crucial to advocate for healthcare reforms that prioritize inclusivity, increase accessibility to quality care, and provide comprehensive support for disabled individuals' unique healthcare needs. A lack of representation in decision-making processes is another disadvantage faced by disabled individuals. Their voices and perspectives are often excluded from discussions directly impacting their lives. This lack of words hampers the development of policies and practices that address their needs effectively. Empowering disabled individuals through participation in decision-making processes and ensuring their voices are heard and valued will help bring about positive change and ensure that policies are truly inclusive. In conclusion, disabled individuals face various disadvantages that hinder their social, economic, and healthcare well-being. We can create a fairer and supportive society by actively addressing these disadvantages through inclusive policies, equitable access to opportunities, and representation in decision-making processes. It is essential to recognize and appreciate the unique strengths and abilities of disabled individuals while working collectively to dismantle barriers and create a world that celebrates diversity, inclusion, and equal opportunities for all. Meeting the diverse needs of persons with disabilities. Understanding and addressing the needs of persons with disabilities is crucial for fostering inclusivity and ensuring equal opportunities for all. This section will explore the diverse needs of individuals with disabilities and the importance of creating supportive environments that cater to their unique requirements. One fundamental need is the provision of accessible physical environments. Persons with disabilities often require modifications and accommodations to navigate public spaces, buildings, transportation, and recreational facilities. Accessible infrastructure, such as ramps, elevators, tactile pathways, and designated parking spaces, enables individuals with mobility impairments to move independently and participate fully in society. By prioritizing universal design principles and incorporating accessibility into urban planning, we can create inclusive environments that benefit everyone. Another critical need is access to inclusive education. Individuals with disabilities have the right to quality instruction that caters to their specific learning needs. This includes appropriate adaptations, assistive technologies, and support systems to ensure full participation in educational activities. Inclusive education fosters academic development and social integration, allowing persons with disabilities to thrive and reach their full potential. Healthcare and rehabilitation services tailored to the needs of persons with disabilities are essential to promote their overall well-being. This includes access to specialized medical care, rehabilitation therapies, assistive devices, and mental health support. Meeting their healthcare needs requires comprehensive policies, trained professionals, and accessible facilities to ensure individuals with disabilities receive the care and support necessary for a fulfilling life. Employment opportunities and career development are also crucial needs for persons with disabilities. Creating inclusive workplaces that provide reasonable accommodations, promote diversity, and eliminate discriminatory practices is essential. This includes flexible work arrangements, accessibility adaptations, and awareness programs to foster a supportive and inclusive work environment. By recognizing the talents and skills of persons with disabilities and providing equal opportunities, we can harness their potential and promote economic independence. In conclusion, understanding and meeting the needs of persons with disabilities are paramount for building an inclusive society. By prioritizing accessible environments, inclusive education, comprehensive healthcare, and inclusive employment, we can create a world that embraces diversity, empowers individuals with disabilities, and ensures equal opportunities for all. Through these efforts, we can build a more inclusive, accessible, and equitable future for persons with disabilities. Empowering the handicapped, addressing problems and seeking solutions. The term handicapped has been historically used to describe individuals with disabilities, highlighting the challenges they face in their daily lives. In this section, we will explore some of the problems encountered by individuals with disabilities while also seeking potential solutions to empower and support them. One of the critical problems faced by disabled people is societal attitudes and misconceptions surrounding disability. Negative stereotypes, pity, and condescending attitudes can perpetuate a sense of otherness and hinder social inclusion. Raising awareness, promoting education, and fostering empathy are crucial steps in challenging these attitudes. By encouraging dialogue, sharing personal stories, and highlighting the accomplishments of disabled individuals, we can shift societal perceptions and promote a more inclusive and accepting environment. Access to quality medical care is another critical issue. Many disabled individuals encounter barriers when seeking medical care, such as a lack of specialized services, unavailability of accessible facilities, and affordability challenges. To address these problems, healthcare providers and policymakers must ensure the availability of comprehensive healthcare services tailored to the needs of people with disabilities. This includes providing specialized care, accessibility adaptations, and improved training for healthcare professionals to understand better and meet the unique healthcare requirements of people with disabilities. Education and employment opportunities are vital for empowering disabled individuals. Many face significant barriers to accessing inclusive education and suitable job opportunities. It is crucial to create inclusive educational environments that provide necessary accommodations and support services to ensure equal access and opportunities for learning. Additionally, promoting inclusive employment practices, reasonable accommodations, and workplace diversity can enhance job prospects for disabled individuals, empowering them to contribute their skills and talents to the workforce. Moreover, technological advancements can play a pivotal role in alleviating the challenges faced by people with disabilities. Incorporating assistive technologies, such as screen readers, mobility aids, and communication devices, can significantly enhance independence and accessibility. Investing in research and development of innovative solutions, promoting affordability and availability of assistive technologies, and ensuring digital accessibility can bridge gaps and empower disabled people daily. In conclusion, recognizing and addressing the problems faced by people with disabilities is crucial for fostering inclusivity and empowerment. By challenging societal attitudes, improving access to healthcare, promoting inclusive education and employment, and embracing assistive technologies, we can create a society that values the contributions and abilities of disabled individuals. Together, let us work towards a future where everyone, regardless of their abilities, can thrive, participate, and live with dignity. Overcoming barriers. Confronting the challenges faced by disabled people. Disabled people confront many challenges that can significantly impact their daily lives and overall well-being. In this section, we will explore some of the key challenges and the importance of addressing them to foster inclusivity and equal opportunities. Accessibility remains a prevalent challenge for disabled people. Many public spaces, buildings, and transportation systems lack proper accommodations, making it difficult for individuals with disabilities to navigate and participate fully in society. Short ramps, elevators, or tactile indicators hinder mobility and independence, creating barriers restricting access to essential services and activities. By prioritizing universal design principles and implementing accessibility standards, we can break down these physical barriers and ensure equal access for all. Attitudinal barriers and social stigmas are also significant challenges faced by disabled people. Preconceived notions, stereotypes, and biases can lead to exclusion, discrimination, and limited opportunities. Promoting awareness, education, and sensitivity is crucial to foster a more inclusive and accepting society. By challenging stereotypes, highlighting achievements, and promoting diverse representation, we can break down attitudinal barriers and create an environment that values the contributions and abilities of disabled individuals. Another challenge is the limited availability of inclusive employment opportunities. Disabled people often face barriers to finding suitable employment due to misconceptions, lack of accessibility, and discriminatory practices. By promoting inclusive hiring practices, providing reasonable accommodations, and fostering workplace diversity, we can create environments that embrace the talents and skills of disabled individuals. Moreover, educational and vocational training programs tailored to their specific needs can empower disabled people with the skills necessary to thrive in the job market. In conclusion, addressing the challenges faced by disabled people is essential for fostering a society that values inclusivity and equal opportunities. By improving accessibility, challenging attitudinal barriers, and promoting inclusive employment practices, we can create a more inclusive culture that recognizes and celebrates the diverse abilities of all individuals. Through collective efforts, awareness, and understanding, we can break down these barriers and build a world that ensures the full participation and empowerment of disabled people. Celebrating resilience, empowering persons with disabilities. Persons with disabilities embody resilience, strength, and the potential to contribute significantly to society. In this final section, we celebrate the unique abilities, highlight the importance of inclusion, and emphasize the need for continued support and empowerment. Each person with a disability possesses diverse talents, skills, and perspectives that enrich our collective human experience. Recognizing and appreciating their abilities is crucial rather than defining them solely by the disabilities. By fostering a culture of inclusion and embracing diversity, we can create a society that values and respects every individual, regardless of their abilities. Empowerment plays a vital role in supporting persons with disabilities. This entails providing them with the necessary tools, resources, and opportunities to lead independent and fulfilling lives. Empowerment can be achieved through access to quality education, vocational training, and support systems that cater to the unique needs. Investing in inclusive policies, creating inclusive spaces, and promoting equal opportunities can empower persons with disabilities to reach their full potential and actively contribute to their communities. Societal attitudes and perceptions profoundly impact the lives of persons with disabilities. We can challenge stereotypes and break down barriers by fostering empathy, understanding, and compassion. Promoting disability rights, advocating for accessibility, and amplifying disabled voices in decision-making are crucial steps toward creating an inclusive society. Let us strive to foster an environment that values all individuals' diversity and inherent worth. In conclusion, persons with disabilities bring resilience, strength, and unique perspectives to the tapestry of human existence. Embracing their abilities, providing empowerment, and fostering an inclusive society is essential in creating a world where everyone can thrive. By celebrating the achievements and potential of persons with disabilities, we affirm their rightful place in society and work toward a future that sustains their dignity, equality, and well-being. Let us continue to advocate, support, and uplift persons with disabilities toward a more inclusive and accessible world for all.